What's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? It's your boy Rio Robinson checking in with the latest and greatest on the Rambling with Rio YouTube channel, where we ramble about the Washington Commanders. Today is Friday, September 16th, and we are 2 days away from our Week 2 matchup against the Detroit Lions. Before we get to the nitty-gritty of the football stuff, and for this video today, I want to say thank you. I am blessed and grateful to have such a community of passionate and loyal fellow Washington Commanders fans who support this channel. We just hit our next milestone on the channel of 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 people rocking with your guy, rocking with all of us, and this does not move or go without you. I appreciate that. I want to apologize for canceling the stream last night. I had a personal matter that I had to take care of, and it is now resolved. And your boy is back. And per usual, this episode is brought to you by Washington on the Daily on Instagram. Go ahead and check out Washington on the Daily and my Instagram page, because we're doing a giveaway right now on IG. We're giving away a jersey, a towel, some mini helmets, some more stuff. So make sure you go over to my Instagram at Rio_Robinson91 or at WSH on the Daily to check out the giveaway. But today, we're talking about, for the second week in a row, the media, Vegas, they got us messed up. They got us all messed up. And I love it. 6 out of 10 pundits on NFL Network picked us to lose to the Lions this week. Last week, 8 out of 10 picked us to lose to the Jags. Listen, we're going to ride that week 1 momentum and movement into week 2. And speaking of movement, you know what moves with this team? The goalposts. Because y'all told me we weren't going to beat the Jags last week. And then we beat the Jags last week. And you say, oh, it's just the Jags. Why are you hyped? Which one is it going to be? We need to decide what the narrative is and stick firmly and consistently to it. So now, after the Lions get handled by the Eagles week 1, you're going to say, oh, Rio, no, they lost by a field goal. They played a Super Bowl contending team closely. Let me add some context to that for you. They scored first on the Eagles, 7-0. They stopped the Eagles' first drive, got the ball back up 7-0. That is about how long they hung in with the Eagles. With about 1:16 left in the third quarter, the score was 38-21. That is a 17-point lead. 3 possessions. The Eagles punted 3 times all game. They hung in with them? Or did they score some garbage time fantasy football points in the fourth quarter when the Eagles already had the game under wraps? Man, y'all gotta stop playing with us, man. Carson threw 2 dumb interceptions. He also threw 4 touchdowns week 1. Jared Goff had less than 90 yards through 3 quarters. He was ass week 1. But they are favorited to win because DeAndre Swift went crazy. You know who went crazy week 1? Antonio Gibson. He had 130 yards from scrimmage. He balled out. And I'm looking at A.J. Brown's game versus that Lions secondary. I'm looking at Amani Oruwariye like food. He's going to get cooked. They're like, oh, but they got A.J. Brown. Have y'all forgot who we have? Scary Terry, who just turned 27 yesterday, is a more skilled and nuanced receiver than A.J. Brown. Talk to us nice. But we got Terry, and we got the offensive rookie of the week, Jahan Dotson, and we got the ultimate Swiss Army knife, Curtis Samuel, and Gibson, and McKissick, and Logan, and Cole Turner's back this week. So, y'all are playing with us, man. Carson's going to give you another 3+ touchdowns this week because that's what this offense does, and this is what Scott Turner has imagined since he got here. Bombs over Baghdad. Expected to happen again in week 2. We are 2.5-point underdogs in Detroit. I think it's dropped to 1.5, which means most of the public money's on Detroit, but they want you to bet on Washington. The Lions have not been favored in a game in 2 years, and this is the game they chose to favor them. Coming off of a week 1 where they were so impressive to media pundits who didn't actually watch the game. I watched their game twice. They did not hang in there with the Eagles. They scored some garbage time points in the fourth quarter, and they started the game with a quick touchdown. The Eagles did whatever the hell they wanted to. A.J. Brown, 10 catches, 155 yards. He would have had 14 for 230 if Jalen Hurts had any touch timing or anticipation. Because all he was throwing was line drives, and A.J. Brown was absolutely catching them, taking them off the ground, doing everything he had to do. Listen, man. DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra St. Brown, respect it. Wentz is better than Goff. We have more weapons on offense. And their defense, Aiden Hutchinson, we get to play the number 1 and number 2 picks back to back. We kept Carson Wentz's jersey clean. He got sacked one time last week. They held up good as well. They had a good rookie linebacker, Malcolm Rodriguez. But listen, they got to cover us. They got to cover all these guys. And I'm not sure how they do so. So I hope this is a thing. I'm keeping all the receipts of all this Commanders Carson Wentz hate, because when it gets mid-season and we're sitting like 5-2, 6-2, talk to us nice. Don't start drooling over Carson Wentz in the offense once we take off and we get the real test next week. Count it, lock it in. Commanders 2-0, 30-20 over the Lions this weekend in Detroit. I hope it's a fucking blowout. I hope it's a Motown massacre. I'll see y'all Sunday, though. Until next time, hell to the Washington Commanders. Thank y'all for 5K. And let's go eat another W in Motown this Sunday. Deuces.